maybe a bunch of people starving to death all over the planet that could maybe eat it? Yeah. There's basically 1.3 billion people living in poverty on this planet. 20%, 1/5 of the world's population. Now, I'm not going to stand up here and lecture to you guys about human rights because this is a PETA2 conference, but obviously that's a big problem. 800 million people are living in what the United Nations calls nutritional deficiency, which is just basically a euphemism for starving to death. 800 million people on this planet. 40 million people die of starvation or starvation-related causes every single year. So when we're taking 15 pounds of corn or soy or wheat and feeding it to animals and then wasting it all, when all these guys are starving to death all over the world, obviously you can see where the problem comes in. And it's really messed up when you look at countries like Ethiopia, for instance, when they were having that massive famine, maybe 10, 15 years ago. It was very well publicized and people heard about, although it continues and continues. They were exporting grain from that country to Europe to feed livestock. The government of that country was exporting food when all other people were starving to death so that Europeans could grow animals on farms and could eat meat. I mean, that's a really dysfunctional relationship between like food and people and animals. And going vegan can really just, you can withdraw yourself from that whole nonsense entirely.